Welcome back to BookJuice, where the classics come alive with questions that still cut deep. Today we're reflecting on The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, a story about beauty, corruption, and the real price of getting everything you want. Let me ask you this. If your body never aged, but your soul did, what would you look like on the inside? Because that's exactly what happens to Dorian Gray. Dorian starts as a young man, handsome, charming, and completely innocent. But after having his portrait painted, he makes a wish that the painting would grow old, while he stays young forever. And somehow, the wish comes true. No matter how selfish, cruel, or immoral Dorian becomes, his face remains flawless, untouched by time. But the portrait? It absorbs everything. Every sin, every lie, every betrayal. It becomes a mirror of his soul. Oscar Wilde's writing is smooth, seductive, and deceptively dark. Because this isn't just a story about vanity, it's about consequences you can't see. Dorian's downfall isn't dramatic at first, it's subtle. He surrounds himself with pleasure, avoids accountability, and silences anyone who questions him. The world loves him, because the world sees only his beauty. But beauty isn't truth, and Wilde makes that painfully clear. The only way to get rid of a temptation is to yield to it. That line? It sounds clever until you see what it actually costs. At the heart of the story are three powerful figures. Dorian, the man who trades morality for eternal youth. Lord Henry, the one who whispers beautiful lies about living for pleasure. The painter, the only one who sees Dorian's soul and believes in its goodness. Each one represents a different part of us. Desire, influence, conscience. And watching Dorian ignore his conscience again and again is haunting. Because at some point, we've all done the same. Behind every exquisite thing that existed, there was something tragic. Here are a few more quotes that still sting. You will always be fond of me. I represent to you all the sins you never had the courage to commit. That line from Lord Henry? Chilling. And maybe true for some people. Nowadays, people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. A perfect critique of a world obsessed with status over substance. Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Even our creations say more about us than we realize. The portrait becomes more than just a symbol. It becomes a secret. And secrets rot. Dorian hides it, protects it. But it's always there, proof that he can't outrun himself. Until finally, he breaks. Not because someone exposes him, but because he can't look away anymore. Juice drop. What you hide always grows in the dark. And if you spend your life preserving your image, you might lose your soul in the process. So let me ask you, if you had a portrait that showed your character, not your appearance, what would it reveal right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're building a reflection-first community here. Thanks for sipping the classics with BookJuice. Like, subscribe, and grab the book in the description if you're ready to see beauty for what it really is. We've got The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo next at 6 p.m. Let's keep the momentum going.